So, random question.
Yeah.
What if we just started the podcast right now? What if it was already starting?
Ah! Ah!
Are you streaming?
Ah! No!
What the f are you doing for 20 minutes?
I was setting up.
There goes my joke. Have you watched any recent anime?
I've been watching the new season of My Hero. And I've been watching the new season, or the continuation of Spy Family.
Oh, you said you were streaming, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I should start this up by saying, welcome to the episode 2 of Ramble About Nothing. I told you I was going to do it. So for anybody who's unaware, I'm 5Uber, aka Jason, aka the one that surprised Abbyel by saying, hey, we're streaming. I'm probably going to put that in the intro. That's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be great.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Abbyel. And apparently I'm the idiot of the podcast.
No, we're both idiots. That's the... Remember... Oh, speaking of both of us being idiots, I just have to bring up the fact that... remember how I messaged you on Discord? And the Glass Joe video that we did, the Patch Out video? Because you said you never... I remember that. So the video, we made it in 2020. You never played Punch Out. No. And we both... you didn't understand the premise of Punch Out is more like figuring out what your opponent's doing. It's kind of like a puzzly kind of game more so than an action game. And you kept trying to Glass Joe, and I'm like, let me show you how you're supposed to do it. And then latency was so bad that I kept losing to it. I'm just like, this is just a funny video. And for some reason, like a week or two ago. No, about a week ago. It got like 400 views out of nowhere.
Insert clip here of you failing.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's really funny. No, I mean, I can probably put a link in the description or whatever, but it's just mad random because so the way that I figured it out is I was checking stuff for last week's podcast, which is up, and I'm very ashamed about how it turned up. What you tippy tapping over there?
Someone subbed.
Oh, look at you getting subscribers. Well, call them out. You might as well.
Val Jupiter. Thank you. Oh yeah, for those of you listening to the audio format, we stream this every other week on Wednesdays, close to 2 to 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. Every other Wednesday.
The only reason that we was at 3 o'clock this time was because, a little background about me, I'm normally off on Wednesdays, which is why last week was at 2 o'clock ish. But today, apparently they didn't have anybody to work in the morning, so they were like, please, we need somebody to work in the morning. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll take overtime. So let me tell you my long con. I have a new job starting on the 30th. I haven't told my boss. I'm going to tell my boss after this podcast, believe it or not. But I'm going to take this overtime money so that way I have a little extra money. I'm going to actually, my last day to be next Wednesday. So that way I can enjoy Thanksgiving and have a week-long vacation so then I can start on the 30th. I'll have my paycheck tomorrow will be last week's hours. Next Thursday will be this week's hours. And then that next week will be the last paycheck. I thought about this really fucking hard, and I really don't want to be at the top now. No, sir. You already know. And I probably won't have a paycheck for about 2 or 3 weeks, but I'll have enough for rent, and I'll have enough for internet and all the important stuff.
Yeah. Well, like I said, every other Wednesday we stream this on Twitch on our respective channels, which will probably be in the description of whichever place.
I figured out how to do it on Spotify. It'll be on the description on Spotify. I'm very excited about that.
Well, there you go. If you're ever curious, we both have YouTube's, Twitch channels. Both of our YouTube channels will have a version of this uploaded, which is the video format, and then Spotify will have our audio format. So
Yep.
you can listen to us on the go if you're so inclined.
But be careful doing it while driving. I've heard horror stories of people listening to podcasts while driving.
I listen to podcasts while driving all the time.
Yeah, but I also been with you in a car while you're driving. You're a fucking psycho.
Yeah, but that was also when I had my truck, and my truck was insane.
You mean your busted ass car?
Oh, my little white one that I had forever ago? My Malibu that just died for no reason. It let me back up 2 feet and then just died.
Is that how that happened?
Yeah, that's how it finally died. I was pulling out, trying to go to work, and pulled out, and about 2 feet back, it just died.
That's really funny. I had no idea. I just remember you were one day saying, "Oh, I can't. It doesn't work anymore."
Mm-hmm.
And now you're. I almost doxed you, and now you're where you currently are.
And I almost had. And then I got a truck, and the truck was great. The truck was awesome. I love that fucking truck. And then the truck died because I decided to take a spontaneous 3-hour trip to Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait. There's a Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Yeah, there's a It's empty. Don't ever go there.
I've been to Kansas. I've lived in Kansas for half my life. I never even knew there was a Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Pittsburgh, Kansas is empty as fuck. There's nothing there. There was one GameStop there, which I was like, oh, like they have something that my town doesn't have.
Nice.
And went there, and that's where I got that Mega Buster that I showed last time.
Oh yeah.
That's where I got that Mega Buster. And on my drive back, everything was great. It was doing fine. Going uphill. And I was like, let me give it a little more gas. I'm not going as fast as I want to be on this hill. I was only going like 50, and I wanted to be going like 60-something. Started going up. It was doing fine. And then snap, giant-ass fucking snap happened. My serpentine belt snapped and hit my power steering reservoir and my transmission so hard it cracked them both.
That's actually insane to me.
So I didn't have a truck, and I was still about 2.5 hours away. Had to get a tow truck. Cost me about $250.
Damn.
And couldn't fix the truck after a couple of months. My dad and I did everything to it, and then we noticed that's when the transmission was cracked, and we were just like, well, can't fix it now. It's a 2000 model, so like,
oh yeah,
yikes.
It's old, huh?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let me deviate from that. The only reason I thought about this is because my brother's friend was talking about. Do you know the movie Soul Plane?
Yeah, I've seen that a long time ago.
Yeah, that movie came out in the early 2000s, but they were talking about how it's old. What are your thoughts on the fact that the early 2000s is considered old now?
Yeah, people that were born in the 2000s are old enough to vote now, so like, it's crazy.
It still blows my mind that there are people born after 9/11 that are able to vote now.
Yeah, I know, right? And the fact, like I was born in 94.
And we both were.
Yeah, 94. So we remember like most of the 90s.
Yeah.
At least I do.
I remember Dexter's Laboratory.
I still remember a good part of the 90s. I grew up pretty fast, mainly because, military.
Yeah.
But I remember being in Virginia, hanging out outside in front of the house that we were provided by the military. Mm-hmm. It was like a duplex, but it wasn't a duplex because it was 4 of them. So it was like a quadplex or whatever.
Right.
And I remember my house was on one end and my friend's house was on the opposite end of the house thing. And we would come out, he would bring out his Beyblades. I would bring out my Beyblades.
Yo!
We had this like stadium.
Yo!
When we had the Beyblade stadium, and we would be like, all right, all of our Beyblades have to fight on the concrete, and whoever wins gets to go into the stadium to duke it out. And
Beyblades are so sick. Oh my god,
dude! And these were original Beyblades, where like they had like metal fucking blades on them and shit. It's just like, fucking, let me rip it on your face, give you a nice, awesome scar.
That's metal. Holy shit.
We would do that, and when we got bored of Beyblades, we started playing like Pokemon with each other with the link cables. And we would be playing like Pokemon Red and Blue facing off at each other, and of course I was the asshole with the Charizard.
My first time playing Pokemon with a link cable was Fire Red Leaf Green on the SP with the wireless adapters.
Yeah, I still have the wireless adapter piece. I still have it. It's sitting over there on my shelf. I got a shelf of like retro shit.
I think there's not a lot of games that use it. I'm pretty sure some of the battle networks actually use that believe it or not.
My brother and I would face off against each other. I had Red Sun and he had Blue Moon, and we would face off each other. My brother was the asshole that used
dark chips,
dark synchro, whatever. 24/7. He had like 1 HP the entire match. I love that game. Yeah, I remember the 90s fondly.
So I'm pretty sure we're going to say this damn near every episode. So what you're saying is you're going to hold that on Red Sun, Blue Moon when it comes out, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to fucking catch these hands. Bro, I'm going to grind the shit out of that. I will beat that game 3 times to get every fucking chip if I have to. I
know mentally up here. I know by memory the cheat codes to get all of the star chips.
Okay, all right.
All of the Navi chips at max level. I remember the codes up here.
That's insane.
All I need is my max level guts and my max level Darkman, Shademan. That's all I need.
I don't even know what we were talking about before this. I feel like that's
we're talking about how old people are now.
No, like before that. I feel like that's just kind of the way that this kind of panders out, right? You kind of go into one topic and then we kind of deviate to another topic, then deviate to another topic. Bro, I feel like people are gonna watch this and be like, "What the fuck? You didn't even finish the last topic. Why are you talking about Beyblade? You didn't even finish talking about why everything's old now."
Hey, I mean, if y'all really want us to talk about a conversation that we never finished, just at me on Twitter and I'll block you. Like,
or you can at me on Twitter and then we'll bring it up. We'll do like a whole the full whole like. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. I'll do the whole. Yes. This user on Twitter actually, yes, this user on Twitter added me and said, "You guys didn't finish your conversation about Bakugan?"
I was never a Bakugan kid.
My name is Dan, and with my friends Bruno, Marucho, Julie, not to mention Mr. Hotshot himself, Shun, and Alice, we are the Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
I'll give him that. The intro was fire.
What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna. No, that'll be the entire that'll be the entire. I almost said the entire stream. It would probably be the entire stream, but the entire podcast if I started talking about Bakugan.
I mean, I was never a Bakugan kid. I was definitely a Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon kid.
You don't want to see me in Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't. You know way more than Yu-Gi-Oh. Classic Yu-Gi-Oh, I might stand a chance.
You don't want to see me in classic Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like old school, early 90s Yu-Gi-Oh, like middle school Yu-Gi-Oh, I might stand a chance. Nowadays, you've seen me in all the other fucking I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You say Yu-Gi-Oh! You say classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Last time we did this, I wanted to do like a draft thing with old school Yu-Gi-Oh packs, but you're all like, no, let's play Magic instead. It's why we play Magic. That's how that ended. By the way, for anybody who doesn't realize, we do stuff after this, by the way. Yeah. So afterwards, what we did is I was like, I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, I don't want to play Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks, which is debatable, but kind of true. So I was like, sure, if I can find a way for us to play classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Like GOAT format or whatever, then for people who don't know what GOAT format is just older Yu-Gi-Oh! It's older Yu-Gi-Oh! Like 2005
early
back.
2000s, like 2001.
Like, honestly, like the format's like 2005 and back. And I was like, if I can find a way we can play that in a fun way, then we can do it that way. So I found a website where we can just draft packs from older sets if we wanted to. And then Abbyel was like, I want to do this, but with Magic the Gathering. So I'm like, fucking fine, all right, we'll do Magic the Gathering. He still got his ass beat, but I wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I still want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to play Master Duel. They actually banned a really annoying card lately.
You know what I've actually downloaded the other day?
Master Duel?
No, Marvel Snap.
Bro, everybody keeps playing that.
So it's one of the only games that has a battle pass that's completely free. They refuse to charge people for a battle pass.
Yeah, the thing that I was saying is that the only thing you charge money for is the cosmetics. Yeah,
it's cosmetics and like I think if you want more packs. But then even still, I played it for like 20-30 minutes. I had fun. It was actually a lot of fun.
You know what I was wanting to do, but I don't think it's going to happen. Secretly, I was trying to see if I would ever get sponsored by Marvel Snap. They're like, okay, so a little bit of a deeper secret stuff, I guess. Streamlabs, for anybody, this is actually a good thing for small streamers as well. If you're like a consistent small streamer and you want to try to make a little bit of money and you have a good community, Streamlabs has a thing where if you're streaming and you have a bit of a following, like I have no more than, I don't even have 600 followers, but Streamlabs offers like sponsorship stuff. Mm-hmm. So I've been getting a lot of like I got a lot of random mobile sponsorships, like the ones like the Raid Shadow Legends, and then recently I got this play like Lord of the Rings Rise to War, which I unironically had fun with. But then you also get stuff like Magic Spoon, which hey Magic Spoon, if you hear me, sponsor me again. I want you to sponsor me again, bro. Please, I will fucking show myself for another fucking month for you to sponsor me. And then like HelloFresh and stuff like that again. But I was wondering, I was like, maybe another mobile game will sponsor me, and maybe it'll be Marvel Snap. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I've been waiting for a while, and I'm like, maybe I'm just hoping for too much. Maybe I'm just gonna play it.
Marvel Snap, man. Marvel Snap is actually really fun. I really enjoyed playing it mainly because of the fact that it's actually a different type of card game. It's not like Hearthstone, or it's not like oh god, what was that Street Fighter one that you got me into?
Oh, Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken. It's not like Tekken. It's its own thing. It's like its own type of card game. You have 3 zones, and you put down certain people, like Marvel heroes or villains, and depending on how much power you have in that zone, adds up, and then at the end of 6 rounds, whoever has the most out of those 3 zones wins.
That just sounds like Tekken.
Does it?
No, it does. It's not at all. At all. No, it's not.
I haven't played Tekken since the last time.
No, because
Tekken,
what you do is you put down like, I guess for lack of a better term, minions in order to try to attack the actual player, and you can use abilities in order to do damage or buff your minions and stuff like that.
Right.
There's also things like counter spells and stuff like that for some characters. But it's nothing like that.
I found it fun. Marvel Snap is actually pretty fun.
It looks neat. And I'm you know me, I'm a TCG guy. Abbyel, why don't we just get into the fucking Pokemon TCG?
Fucking god.
Pokemon
TCG is so complicated.
No, it's not. You just literally Put a Pokemon on your bench. You send out one at a time. You send out one Pokemon, and then you can evolve your Pokemon if you have the evolution. And it's literally, it's pretty much you can only attack if you have energy on your Pokemon.
I
You can play.
I used to play as a kid, like way back in the day, around like the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. I used to play that shit all the time, and me and my friends couldn't figure out how to play Pokemon, so we were just like, I put this down.
You know what you can do? Play the Game Boy Color game. The rules
I used to have it. Actually,
the rules have not changed since then. I promise you.
I actually used to have the Pokemon TCG Game Boy Color game because it came in a double pack with the Pokemon Pinball, with the Game Boy Advance Rumble pack on it. They had to put a battery into. I used to have that.
I love the Game Boy Color Pokemon Pinball. That was my livelihood as a child. There was also a Game Boy Advance one, but like the Game Boy Color one was super, super fun.
Mm.
So I hear you tippy tapping away. How are you interacting with your chat?
Yeah.
My chat's fucking dead. So what's going on with your chat?
Well, I see Spencer.
What the fuck? What are you doing? You fucking traitor!
He said it's not complicated. It's not more complicated than Yu-Gi-Oh, and I manage just fine. I play True Draco.
Oh yeah, True Draco is a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype, and I promise you. Oh shit! I forgot that. I forgot that my window is fucking Discord. It's fine. I didn't leak anything.
That's why I have 3 screens.
But my one screen is capturing Discord.
That's why I have 3 screens.
You have 2 screens of Discord open?
I have one stream for Streamlabs, one.
I didn't say screen. I said okay. The Discord. I'm capturing the actual Discord window.
Oh, I have Discord open itself, and then I have it open on the website.
You don't understand what I'm saying. I clicked off on a different tab in Discord, so it showed like our DMs for a second, and I'm capturing the window for Discord. Bro, oh my god.
One of these days, I'm going to send you, while we're streaming, because I know Streamlabs, when you turn it on, or OBS, whenever you turn it on, Discord turns off notifications so that you don't have, like, noises and shit. I'm going to send you something, like, something naughty. And then when you go to our DMs in the middle of streaming, it's going to be like, ah!
That's insane.
Get out of there!
That's insane. Abbyel said he's trying to get me banned from Twitch.
Listen, if that one girl can have sex on stream and only get banned for 7 days...
Oh! Where? Who? I mean, for the audience at home, would you like to elaborate on what you're talking about?
Yeah, there was a girl who streamed on Twitch, was having sex on stream.
Was she hot? Is she hot?
You can see it in the reflection. She's okay, I guess. You can see the reflection of her window. That there was a guy having sex with her on stream, and she only got banned for 7 days. And there was another one more recently than that. The same thing happened. I think she was doing something a little more showy on camera. And she got banned for I think it was 30 days.
That's insane. Who is this user?
I have no idea. But the first one that did it so that they can get their main channel. They did it on an alternate channel. They did it so that their main channel can get more viewers, which honestly, that's a ruthless business scheme. I applaud it, but come on, 7 days, 7 day ban, come on.
I'm just gonna consume my nuts at the thought of that. That is wild to me.
It's yeah, it's crazy. Speaking of other crazy things,
these nuts.
How do you feel about? How do you feel about? This has been on my mind for weeks. How do you feel about Twitter? Like, what's going on with it?
Oh, you mean about Gary being the two-factor authentication guy now?
Yeah, Gary and
The Gary thing was fake, by the way. I just hope
yeah, the Gary
okay.
thing was fake.
So for anybody who doesn't know, there was a fucking thing on Twitter that I sent to Abbyel where someone was like, "What the fuck's going on with Twitter?" It's like, "Hey, this is Gary. You lost your password." And then at the very end, it's like, "Which one is the red bus?" It's just a Google fucking search of like Big Boobs magazines. It's so funny. I think the blue checkmark thing is really weird. I don't like the fact that people can just buy their way to verification when people have been really, really trying to get themselves verified. I feel like it's a cheat way just to be like, "Hi, I have Twitter Blue. I can now appear on Twitter verified just as much as the president of the United States or fucking who else is really Hideki Kamiya. Is he verified? I don't even know if he's verified. Or very big content creators like Markiplier, for example.
Jacksepticeye,
right? But and the only way that you can find out is by clicking on their profile, clicking on the check mark, and being like, "This person subscribed to Twitter Blue." And what I also don't like is how boring people are now because they just keep replying the same fucking things, saying, "Ha, this motherfucker paid $8." Bro, get a fucking better joke.
Honestly, this is a hot take from me.
Do it.
I actually wouldn't mind paying $8.
You're saying this as a small. You're saying this as a small Twitch user.
Yeah,
that's exactly why you're saying it.
Yeah,
and honestly, I get it. I'm not like judging you on it. It's kind of the same two sides of the same coin, right? So before I continue, one of the things that everybody will know about me, like y'all heard me rant and rave about the cancel culture thing last time, but one thing that you will 100% know about me is I am 100% neutral until I have a reason to fully commit to one side. I believe it is fucking stupid to pay $8 a month for you to be as verified, like with like 200 followers or 10 followers, to be as verified as someone with 500,000 followers or 1 million followers, or someone who's very well renowned in social media as a whole, right?
Right.
But at the same time, let's say like, if you're using it for a meme, it's fucking stupid. You're wasting $8. But if you're using it to like grow yourself as like, let's say you're like a small artist, right? If I were to go on Twitter right now and be like, I need hold on. I'm gonna really get into this one. I am looking for an artist to help commission me 5 emotes for my Twitch channel. I'm gonna get a shit ton of bots. But if I
had bots come onto your Twitter the other day.
Oh yeah, I'll get to that one in a second. Don't worry. I'll get a bunch of bots. But if I happen to see one that was verified, I'd probably believe them a little bit more than the 7 bots that I got introduced to. And if you're like a small content creator, and you have it and like the check mark, yeah, you're probably gonna get roasted for the fact that you have a check mark, but it'll probably allow you to be seen more because of the fact that you're verified. Because the way that verification works, 9 times out of 10, your comment's gonna be seen more first because you're verified or actually verified, right? So that's my take on it. It's like both sides of the same coin. I honestly, at the end of the day, do what the hell you want with your money. I don't give a shit.
Like, the only reason that I was actually considering paying for Twitter Blue to get that check mark is, like you said, you get put at the top. You are the first thing that people see when they log into Twitter, both mobile and on browser. no matter what, you're going to be the first thing that everybody sees. And if you're a small content creator like us, or a small artist, or anything, just someone that's not as big as like companies or big content creators like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, fucking Moist Critical.
Moisty boy.
If you're not as big as them, you're gone. You're at the bottom.
And especially on a platform like Twitch, Twitch does a very piss poor job to promote your channel unless you're getting like a shit ton of subs and you're like in a hype train. The way that Twitch likes to promote themselves is there's a thing with hype trains. Like you can get a hype train and then it boosts your channel so that way other people can see your channel, which is great for like some instances. But for like my channel, I don't exactly promote people to sub to me or not. You can if you want to. I mean, if you want to give me your money, I'll take your money. I'm not gonna say no to it. But like at the end of the day, there are people that are like playing Fortnite for fucking 8 hours a day for like 3 days alongside their part-time job, and they probably get no more than 3 viewers and maybe a sub if they're lucky. You think they're getting hype trains? Twitch is not doing that. You're probably your biggest ways of getting promoted as a small streamer are either making a shit ton of YouTube content consistently, which if you're living in actual life is probably a fucking pain in the ass. And even then, it's kind of a coin flip.
Get Reddit like 2 videos a month.
Exactly. Yeah, me. That's me. Reddit, which Reddit is, you'll get a lot of views, but it's really awkward to try to advertise yourself. Like honestly, the way here's my tech. The way I advertise myself is I put a clip of a video, like a clip from a cool play I do in Pokemon Unite. And then I don't put my link to a YouTube video directly. I talk about how like this was from this match, and it's a hyperlink where they can click it to the YouTube video.
Yeah.
It kind of works, but at the same time, it kind of boosts it a little bit. But you can't guarantee you'll get a bunch of people to watch, right?
No.
And then the only other way that you could really do that is other media that people use, which is like TikTok, and even then, that's a lot. Like there's a lot you have to do for a maybe. So for the Twitter Blue possibility, I kind of hard agree with your hot take. It's very awkward though. Like to try to like it's really okay. Let me restart that whole thing. It's really awkward to grow your channel, and from like a content creator or any kind of creator's perspective. I think it's fine. I think Twitter users are fucking stupid for the boring ass memes. And I'll be honest, you're probably gonna get roasted. But if you are fucking strong willed and don't give a shit and you're only doing it for content, go off. I think the meme's gonna die off in like 2 months.
All that talk about Twitch reminded me of how easy it was back in the day.
I know.
Like 6 years ago, maybe. 6 years ago, if I kept up with what I was doing, because I still have a screenshot of it on my computer. I remember screenshotting it like forever ago because I was proud of my achievements on Twitch because I was streaming like every day. I streamed every day for a month, and I was this close to partner back then. This close.
How the hell were you
back then?
How the hell were you almost partner and you fucking have?
Because back then, I know, and that's because they changed it now. Because now you have to have like 1,000 or something to become partner.
Dude,
you have to have like a whole bunch of you have to have a whole bunch of extra shit. But back in the day, you had to have, it was 150 followers. You had to have, because they didn't give you a subscriber button until you actually like had a whole thing.
Yes.
You had to have like 150 or 200 followers. You had to have like a certain amount of hours within a certain amount of days. You had to have a certain amount of people in your chat. And I had all that. The only thing I was missing was people in my chat. I still have a screenshot of it on my computer. Like all I needed was maybe like 2 more consistent people in my chat, and I would have had it. Back then, I would have gotten that subscriber button, and I would have been taken off from there. But then they changed it, and now it is where it is now. They don't promote your channel as much. Back then, they used to promote your channel, just plop you on the front screen for certain games.
Yeah.
Like they used to cycle random people. It would be random. They wouldn't just be like, oh, these are the people that are getting viewed the most. Here they are.
I'm gonna need you to show me the screenshot that you're talking about. I'm gonna hit you with the Twitter user comment. I'm gonna need you to back that up with a source.
I'll have to find it, but yeah, I'll send it to you.
My sources, I made it the fuck up.
No, but this was back when I was hanging out a lot with not just you, but other people who shall not be named.
No, the reason I even say that is because I know a good friend of mine who has been working his ass off for many years and still has not gotten close to partner. So when you say that, and how no offense to you, but how small your channel is, that
I don't stream anymore. I barely stream anymore.
That baffles me. I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, like how many am I at now? Like 170 something, 160 something followers. Back then I had like 180 something, 190 something followers.
No, and I'm talking like the friend I'm talking about is at like 8K followers, so that's why I'm baffled.
Yeah. And that's one of the main reasons that I just like I'm not really streaming anymore, because where I'm at right now, I'm not gonna get anywhere. But I still do it every once in a while because I like having fun. I like just streaming a game that I enjoy, and then just putting it out there and just being like, hey, if you're watching, cool. Thanks for joining me on this game. How's your day?
He really, really, really likes speed running Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak.
No, you know I like speed running Barbie Horse Time Adventure.
Oh, how can I fucking forget? It was that one.
But yeah, like back in the day, things were a lot easier. Mainly on Twitch. YouTube has been a fucking different thing, a whole nother mammoth to conquer since the beginning of time.
I'm still waiting for the end of the Undertale playthrough.
That's gone.
You started. You started another one. Okay, good.
I know. If you notice on YouTube, a lot of videos that I put up are just gone. I unlisted them.
You streamed another playthrough of Undertale, and you still haven't finished that one. I finished
one playthrough.
No, you did the neutral ending, and you didn't even finish the pacifist ending.
I haven't opened it since the last time I played it, so it's still where it's at. Nothing's changed. I can open it up and continue.
Yeah, but do you even remember what happened?
I remember.
I would have to give you the lore of Undertale.
But yeah, I remember still what happened. Oh, that reminds me. So little advertisement for myself here. I found
that he's sponsored by Raid Shadowland.
I found a website for people that want to play D&D. It's called Start Playing, and you can put your campaign, a description, whatever you want, and people can join it. You can set it up to a schedule in a certain day, and people will sign up for it. You can actually charge people for it, but I just set mine for free.
So what you're saying is you want me to play with strangers?
No, I'm just saying I found this website and I thought it was really cool, and not a lot of people know about it. There's like thousands of people that use it right now, like hundreds of thousands of people, but like that's still a very small amount comparative to like other websites, you know. Mm-hmm. I use it. I put my campaign up on there just to see if I could like get anybody to help me out with like coming up with ideas to add into the world that I'm making, and maybe add more like side content for like real games. that I want to host with my friends. I put it up on there. I had like 6 people sign up for my campaign, and we did a one shot for like 3 hours, just a really quick and easy, just 3-hour campaign, and we had a lot of fun. It's a really good way if you're looking to get into D&D or meet some like-minded people within the D&D space. That's a really good way.
Man's trying to plug his Fiverr. That's crazy.
Nah, I don't understand the appeal for the paying aspect part of it. The paying aspect part of it is like they call it book a GM, so book a game master. And by that, what it means is that dungeon master, with however many years of experience they have, they can create a world for you to play in. So like they do all of this work, they create the world, characters, all this stuff so that you can play in that world, and you pay them because that's intellectual property.
Yeah, that's interesting. Fair.
But I do it for free. Like I have a campaign, I just want people to play it. I want to spitball ideas between people that aren't in my immediate friend group, because people that are in your immediate friend group, you all influence each other. But if you have someone come from the outside your bubble, they can bring in new ideas.
Could I pet the giant bull?
But yeah, like I don't know. That sprung into my mind for some reason when you said Undertale, and I thought it was a very interesting website to bring.
You're trying to make an Undertale D&D campaign? I
was thinking about it one day, actually.
What the fuck? Bro, man,
listen,
you barely even know the lore of Undertale.
Listen, you see this right here? Hold on.
He's gonna pull out swords. He's gonna pull out swords. Oh,
this
what
backpack is filled with dice. Filled with dice and a laptop, a tablet, and like 6 notepads of like this thick.
All right, but
D&D shit.
That's great, but you know what? Undertale question: what the fuck's a frogget?
A frogget? That's the little boy, the little frog boy that you meet in the beginning.
All right, moving on.
That's the little frog boy that I almost killed.
I still remember how in your original playthrough you ended up actually killing Torio because you thought you broke it.
I killed everything. There was in my original playthrough, because I didn't know anything about Undertale except for like what people had told me.
Yeah.
Passively.
Yeah.
I played it and I was like, oh, an enemy, cool, XP. I want to get XP. And I started killing certain things, and certain things I didn't. I was just like, oh, you can get money this way, cool. And then and then I found out that if you kill everything, that's basically like a genocide run. And I was like, no!
You know what's crazy? You 100% can play the game where you kill some things and don't kill certain things, and that ending that you got in your actual playthrough will still happen.
Yeah. Someone in my chat is saying the true Undertale lore is Sans being the Tumblr sexy man.
Don't tell him that, no! Oh my god, no, there's a whole fucking Tumblr thing with fucking stupid-ass fucking Sans. There was a whole ass poll between him and I think a fucking Mob Psycho character. And Sans won. By 1 vote.
Damn.
For some shit like that.
Get some water in my system. I drank coffee and my mouth feels weird.
Speaking of video games, have you got the chance to play Sonic Frontiers?
No, I popped into your chat when you were streaming just to see see what you were up to every once in a while. I really want to play. I'll grab it this Friday, actually.
Funny story. Apparently, during one of my streams, my brother... so, for context, I room with my 2 brothers. My middle brother was in a call with my mom, and... potential spoiler alerts for Sonic Frontiers. If you don't want it, don't listen.
Skip forward 30 seconds.
Skip forward like 2 minutes. So I was at the end of the final island where you are. Do you care about Sonic Frontier spoilers?
I'm not gonna remember when I start playing, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, sure. Where you fight the giant titan at the end, and you're supersonic. And there's a fucking hype ass song. The fucking singer from Sleeping with Sirens sings it.
Oh shit! Nice.
It's so fucking good. And I'm like, let's fucking go. Ugh! And I'm getting hype. I gotta back up from the mic because I'm just gonna pick up really loud. But I'm like, shut up! And I'm like beating his ass. And I guess my mom heard that, and my brother was telling me, he's like, who is he telling to shut up? I was loud as shit, bro. Fucking one of the people in my chat was fucking quoting the lyrics and getting hype as well. I was like, oh my god! No, it's bro. This year is a great year to fucking be a fan of emo rock. I'm telling you.
It's a good year for just video games in general. We had the new God of War, Sonic. We got the new Pokemon game coming out. What else we got? We had. Oh God. Oh, Vermintide went free.
Bayonetta came out last week.
Bayonetta came out. There was also
another thing that nobody's talking about. You remember what is it? West of Loathing, that game? The Stickman game? That game got a sequel. It came out a couple days ago, if not yesterday.
What?
Yes, sir. It's called Shadows. It's called Shadows of Loathing.
Hold on. Shadows of...
Or Shadows Over Loathing or something like that.
No fucking way.
Yes, sir.
Adding to my wish list.
You're welcome.
West of Loathing. I remember watching Markiplier play that forever ago. You know, it's only like $10 right now.
West of Loathing or Shadows of Loathing?
West of Loathing with the DLC is $14.22.
I was gonna say, I know that the sequel is like a little less than 20.
Yeah, it's not a bad game. I remember watching Markiplier play it, and I had a lot of fun watching him play it. So I'm sure that he'll do the sequel as well, because he had a lot of fun doing the first one.
Bro, Oh, go ahead, go off.
I was gonna say it's just a good year for shows and games alike, because
and music
Bethesda, they had their, I think it was their 25th or 30th anniversary. I can't remember. 25th anniversary this year, and they announced that they're doing a Fallout TV show, and I got very excited.
I would not be surprised.
I love Fallout. Fallout is my life, along with my boy Spider-Man.
What should I think of?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, do you listen to Pierce the Veil?
Yeah, every once in a while they'll pop up on my Spotify.
Have you heard their two newest songs that came out in the last month?
No, I haven't.
I'm in love with the one that they came out with about 2 weeks ago.
What is it called?
Emergency Contact. That's the where my Discord quote's from.
I will pull it up so I can listen to it later. Oh, they have a music video.
The music video is fucking powerful. Therapy is tiring, but so is hiding how you feel.
Pulled it up so I can listen to it later. Hell yeah.
After this podcast, I'll screen share it on Spotify.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna still be streaming after the podcast, but if you're not, then I can. Bro, I am living emo rock, dude. I don't know if it's a fucking midlife crisis or you know what? No, it's not it's not a midlife crisis. They say it's just a phase. It never leaves. It never left me. I know what I am. I was gonna say I fucking hate my life, but that's not 100% true.
I've been listening to a lot of punk music recently.
Oh, speaking of punk music, before you go into that, have you seen that new Cyberpunk show?
Edge Runners?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I watched it as soon as it came out.
I haven't seen it. I need to.
It's so good. It's so good.
Before we get to it. Actually, no, we probably shouldn't because that's probably going to contain spoilers. Talk about your music before the fucking before commenters be like, you didn't finish your music combo.
Yeah, punk music. I've been getting into a lot of punk music. One of my favorite new bands that I discovered, like maybe last year and then rediscovered this year because one of my friends was like, "Hey, they have a concert and I got an extra ticket. Do you want to go?" And so I went.
You're talking about this.
Yeah, I've told you about this. Trash Boat is what the name of the band is. Boat.
Rigby from the regular show? Remember that episode where he changed his name to Trash Boat?
Yeah, he changed his name to Trash Boat. But Trash Boat, let's see, who was there? Trash Boat, Boston Manor, Anxious, Higher Power, and it was one other band that I can't remember, but I loved watching them live. It was so good. And it got me back into the love of punk. So I've been listening to like nothing but punk, dark vintage, and a lot of cyberpunk, like synthwave, dark synth kind of stuff.
Meanwhile, I'm just listening to heavy metal, hard rock, screamo, and Joji.
Oh, Joji's new album.
I haven't heard it yet. Ooh. I need to, though.
Oh, make sure that when you look it up, when you go to his profile, it'll show 2 of the same album. Listen to the explicit one. The other one, it doesn't sound as good.
Do you think I ever listen to clean version of music ever?
Look, I bought CDs from Walmart, all right? They're all clean. None of them are explicit.
It's because these teenagers are like, I'm going to listen to D12, and I really hope Eminem says a fucking swear word. And then when he doesn't say suck my cock, he's like, what the fuck? That was actually one of, okay, I joke about that, but like D12 World was actually one of my first albums I got.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them were hand-me-downs from my stepdad. The Blink-182 same name album. Pearl Jam's. I just remember the fucking Pearl Jam. What the fuck is that album? I bet you I can pull it up on Spotify.
Pearl Jam's like Black Album.
The one that. Yeah, that one. I don't remember what the album's called. It's just called 10.
Okay.
It's called 10, but it has 11 songs.
It's a secret one. It's a secret playlist. It's a secret song.
What's some other ones?
Listening to Pearl Jam in 2006, man. Worldwide Suicide. Good song.
A lot of the older rock, and that was my introduction to Green Day, Blink-182. And then I got older into like the freshman years of middle school. Oh, no. Then I listened to some Disturbed. And then as I got a little bit older, Godsmack. I want to talk about Godsmack for a fucking second, by the way. So I have an app on my phone that just pulls up like radio stations. Like you can tune into like radio stations, technically from around the world. But I listened to a fucking random ass Godsmack song. That was the most mid fucking song I've ever heard.
Oh, I knew you were going there,
bro. I fucking listened to I Stand Alone, Crying Like a Bitch, Voodoo, and all these other great songs. Bro, that entire album, Crying Like a Bitch, was so good. And I fucking love. And then fucking I fucking love Sully Erna's Departed. Nobody ever talks about the fact that the the bonus track from that album, "Crying Like a Bitch" for "So Leonard Is Departed," and the actual full release of that song, there is one line that has changed that song, and nobody talks about it. We're not going to talk about it right now, though. But I gotta pull up the fucking song. The song is called "When Legends Rise" or something like that. Bro, that is the most mid song ever. I feel like I'm listening to a fucking Godsmack fucking trying to hype me up, and I'm like, I get you're trying to hype me up. I'm not a fucking sports team, though. I want to feel angry listening to Godsmack. I want to punch something when I listen to Godsmack. I don't want to feel like I'm about to fucking win the fucking winning field goal. No, fuck that. I'm not here to fucking listen to Godsmack to fucking be like, yeah, Like, I want to know, if I want to listen to "When Legends Rise" by Godsmack and get that audio, Spotify paused because I started getting loud, I would rather just listen to fucking League of Legends music. By the way, "Rise" is a banger, and it still holds up to this day.
That reminds me, League of Legends music that they or not League of Legends, Riot releases music that is copyright free, by the way.
I do know about that. For the video version, part of this, I'm gonna put it on intermission because I need to do something real quick. But yeah, I do know about that. The Connections Vi and the Connections Diana. I've actually used those.
Yeah, they have them for Valorant as well. The one for Breach is actually really good.
I haven't heard the one. Did they have them for anybody else?
Yeah, Breach. Who's the wind chick?
Oh, you're talking about oh shit! Everybody fucking likes her.
Jet.
Jet, that's the one.
And then the Healy Monk chick.
Oh, Sage.
Yeah, they have one for like almost everybody.
Bro, I've seen so much interesting art of.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I'm just being honest, okay?
That's fair.
Oh, my perspective's gonna be messed up. No, how do I turn on the streamer mode thingy? Like the little. My thing's not gonna be side by side anymore. It's gonna be fucking up and down.
Oh, it's gonna be top. Yeah.
How do I change the perspective? No.
I full screened mine.
Oh. Based. I'll just do that. I was gonna mess up everything, isn't it? Ah! It is gonna mess up everything. Wow, that's fucking depressing.
I full screened Discord, our Discord videos.
I did too, but I did now my side looks cut off. Fuck it, whatever. I don't care. I'm not fixing it right now. we've been recording for an hour. If you're listening at this point, you're a god. If you're watching at this point, you're the best person in the world, and I'm going to kiss you. I'm doing it right now. Smoochy, smoochy. There you go. But I'm not fixing it. I'll fix it next time. I really don't care right now. So it's gonna be just Abbyel in full face, and then just half of me. That's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Now I'm all in the face. That's how it looks right now. Like if you look at my stream, this is how it looks.
I see it.
It's so bad. That's why I just inched myself over. But you know what? That's also fine because you can't see my dirty laundry there.
Yeah.
So stupid. But yeah, I knew about the League of Legends music. I didn't know they made more of it though.
Yeah, not necessarily League of Legends music, but Riot themselves put together like playlists and certain songs.
Oh, speaking of Riot, I heard they leaked the roster of Project L.
Ooh, I really want to get into that. I want to play Echo.
Bro, you don't want to see my Darius, dude. Bro, I hope he's a whole ass grappler, please.
I really hope that Echo plays exactly how I think he's gonna play, quick and just like fucking.
Did you see? They showed him a little bit when they were announcing like the game originally. Like he had tech where he was like, where he would like jumped over them and he teleported back, like right in front of them. Bro, that character is gonna be saucy.
Yeah, he's gonna be great.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pull up the leak. I'm very curious. Bro, I still have the Twitter tweet where the chick's doing the fit check and then the dude pulls up with the fish.
Oh yeah.
Project L leaked roster. Yeah, I want to really get into this. We've been going for an hour. I did not realize it. There's no shot all these episodes are going to be a fucking hour and a half. We're not doing that again.
Why not?
I don't know. Oh, speaking of which, while I have you here, random question.
Mm.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Because this is going to be out the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up later. One of my friends here, along with the ones that I play D&D with every Thursday. Since we're literally the only other people that we hang out with, just us four, we're gonna cook a bunch of food and hang out.
Okay, I was curious because I was like, because I heard about my plans during Thanksgiving, and I was like, huh, I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, I will be cooking a honeyed ham with and then I'm making homemade ecto cooler.
The hell is an ecto cooler?
You don't know what ecto cooler is?
Actually, hold on. Before you roast me, I think I know what ecto cooler is. Ecto cooler. Okay, why did I type ecto in? I don't want to know about ectopic pregnancy. Thank you. Ecto cooler. Oh, I've seen ecto cooler. I've never had it though.
It's the Ghostbusters high C drink from like the early 2000s.
I've never. Okay, so I have the champions list. You ready?
Yeah.
So the leaked champions list were the following: Akali, Braum, Blitzcrank, Darius. I'm not putting up my fingers. There's too fucking many. Darius, Echo, Ezreal, Ilawi, Jinx, Katarina, Karma, Kindred, Lux, Rengar. That's gonna be a cool one. Riven, Senna, Set's just a fighting game character. That just makes no sense. Thresh, Vi, Yasuo, Teemo, Samira also makes sense, and Zed kind of also makes sense.
Thresh, I can see being the Scorpion of that roster.
Thresh, I can maybe see, but I don't see it a lot. Echo,
Alawi though.
Alawi I would love to play Alawi.
Alawi and Echo, those are gonna be my mains.
Alawi lore wise is it's perfect for that. Literally, her whole character is, I'm gonna rip your soul out. Now live this.
It's gonna be awesome,
bro. Let me see how Rengar plays for real.
But Ecto Cooler. Someone in my chat mentioned like, this man doesn't know what Ecto Cooler is, bro.
I know what Ecto Cooler is. Okay, I'm just a little dumb.
Ecto Cooler, for those of you, for the uninitiated, Ecto Cooler is a drink that came out early 90s or 80s.
Try something while you explain this.
Early 90s or 80s, around that time. It was a high C drink, and it was themed for Ghostbusters. The little green snot ghost. It was their little mascot, and they made a high C drink that was like neon green. If you poured it out, it was neon green and tasted so good. And I found a recipe for it. I'm gonna make it for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make like a 2-gallon bucket of it for Thanksgiving. It's gonna be great.
I found a cool thing, but I realized it doesn't work as well. So I could pop out the fucking video part, which is great for podcasts, but it still looks like dog shit. Anyways, that's all I had to say. You can keep talking about Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, Ecto Cooler. I'm gonna make that for Thanksgiving on top of a honeyed ham, and maybe I'll make a pumpkin pie.
Ooh, bro, why can't I just come to your place for Thanksgiving for real?
I make food, man. Last year I made green bean casserole. Green bean casserole. So good.
I'm gonna leave it like this while I figure this out. Bro, I'm just like messing around with this while I'm just like, huh. You know what if I just, for now at least. Bro, shout out to the fucking audio listeners who are gonna have no idea what's happening right now.
I mean, you could just cut this part out.
Nah, I'm keeping it in.
Bro, they're gonna be
Raw
like,
and uncut. Dude, we're talking about Ecto Cooler. Why would I cut it out?
well, I mean, you can keep that part in, but like this extra space
Plus, you know what I can also do?
Saves memory on the drive.
You know what I can also do? Top 5 Pokemon you'd smash. Go.
What?
All right, top 3. We'll
No.
Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch.
All right, top 3 Pokemon I would smash. 1, Mewtwo.
You need to explain.
He got some dummy thick hips.
All right. Sure. 2, go.
1, Mewtwo. 2, Lopunny.
Wait, hold on. Number 1 is Mewtwo or number 3 is Mewtwo?
No, number 1 is Mewtwo.
Damn, all right.
I'd smash Mewtwo, just smash.
We'll just make a great conversation.
If there was a button, I just smash.
Hey, Batman, guess what I got? I found a low party, Batman.
Here we go, rapid fire. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Mewtwo, Lopunny, and Gardevoir.
You are so boring.
So basic, but
You're
like, hey
so
man.
boring.
Hey man. Oh wait, no! Hang on, can I change my answer?
Go ahead.
Mewtwo, Lopunny, and Ditto.
You're so boring.
I will never be the same again.
Yeah, that's what Dev said. What's up, Dev? Sorry about that.
Hey man, he hit me with the question. I had to hit him with the answer.
That's insane. I didn't think you would want to answer that. Bro, I don't understand what's going on with this. Why it's not allowing me to change how it looks. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. You're not going to see anything, by the way, video listeners first. Oh, no, you probably are. So I could just do one of these. This is going to be raw and unedited, by the way. I don't get it. I mean, I was like, you should cut it. No, it's funny.
You know what you should do?
These nuts.
Are you trying to show the cameras and the video?
Yeah, I mean, that is the video. I'm just going to do, well, one, I'm going to see if this will work. Oh, I really just needed to just, like, close it and open it again, and now, bada boom, it's fixed. I just wanted to fix it. Hey, joke. Hey, Batman, guess what I found? I got a low putty, Batman.
Joker, no.
It's a Pokemon, Batman. I can't say anything, Batman. That video is fucking cursed.
It's more cursed it's more cursed when you think about it because someone took the time to make the video and draw it out.
That art style is great, by the way. It's got that creepy fucking
it's like a Junji Ito shit.
No, not even Junji Ito. Fucking shit. Who's the Nightmare Before Christmas guy?
Tim Burton. Yeah,
Jim Burton. My favorite.
Burton.
Hell yeah, brother! I love Jim Burton. All right, cool. Now I have my my layout for this next time, so now I can look at Discord without you having to put a fucking cock in chat.
Damn.
Yeah, get fucked.
You can't stop me from getting a piece of paper and pasting it right here of a big old eggplant.
Incredible. I don't know what else to talk about, unless you got something.
There was, it had to do with, do you know anything about the game called New World?
You mean how you lost the game?
Oh.
It's been so long since I thought about that.
Now I'm sad.
New World?
The one that Amazon released and it started blowing up everybody's graphics cards like a year ago.
I remember hearing about that actually, yeah.
So I bought it.
Boy, this game blows up graphics card. Let me get it.
Yeah. I just bought it recently, so I only have 18.6 hours in it. But the fact that I have 18.6 hours in it for an MMO, it's a lot for me.
So, what is it with you playing other MMOs besides Final Fantasy 14? You want to talk about that?
Well, because New World, I only had to pay once.
Okay.
And then I just have it.
So, what's your excuse with World of Warcraft?
Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to the podcast. No, I don't know. World of Warcraft has always been there for like me in the beginning of time touching a computer. World of Warcraft was my first MMO.
His is a boomer. His boomer comment.
Yeah, dude. I played every expansion.
So what you're saying is if you're not ever coming back to Final Fantasy 14?
No, I'm not saying that. I will definitely come back to Final Fantasy 14. The main reason, you want to know the real reason I stopped playing Final Fantasy?
Why?
Disk space on my computer. But I bought a 6 terabyte external hard drive, so I'm going to re-download it.
So, guess who just recently got back into Final Fantasy 14?
Oh boy, the entirety of Twitter, because that's all I see on Twitter now.
No, so let me explain what happened. Oh, going back to another thing we didn't talk about. So I was in a call with Kitty, who is currently streaming right now, so she's not going to be hearing this. So we were chatting it up a little bit, and she said she was playing Final Fantasy 14. And I was like, I really don't need to spend that money right now. But I was watching her play, and I'm like, are you really going to make me get Final Fantasy 14? This was on a day where I didn't work the next day, so we were just chatting in a call. I've been drinking a little bit. I had a little bit of I know
how you get when you drink.
No, not the hard alcohol. Just a little bit of a couple.
You got a little loosey goosey.
A few mimosas, a little bit of orange juice and Moscato, a little chill. It was 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna buy a 60-day Final Fantasy 14 card.
Fucking Christ!
So minus $30, and now I have a second character in the Primal server.
Damn.
And guess what? It's fucking level 32 in 3 days.
What did you start out with?
Technically, it was a warrior, but I had to go from the bottom as a pugilist, so it was level 1.
So it's funny that we're talking about Final Fantasy, and I went to go check if I re-downloaded it at any point. I actually did re-download it 2 days ago.
Huh. So what's your excuse? You're not gonna meet me at the Crystals server?
2 days ago I was still working, so I just haven't had time off to open it.
That's fair. You gotta update it. It's been got a few updates since then.
Yeah.
It's probably since you played it last.
I do. I mean, I pay for fucking WoW subscription. I might as well pay for fucking Final Fantasy.
Woo! You can at least buy it. You can buy a time card so you don't have to. It doesn't keep coming out of your card.
I pay $15 to Big Daddy Blizzard every month. But mainly because the stores around here don't have any Blizzard cards, and Walmart is on the other side of town.
You can just get it from Amazon.
That's true.
You can just get a digital code from Amazon, which they'll send to your email.
That is true. I could do that.
Imagine paying Blizzard, who makes Midwatch 2.
Listen,
I'm not playing
Overwatch. Overwatch 2 is actually not bad.
It's dog shit.
It's the same game.
It is.
So I'm okay with it.
But the characters all look weaker. And Doomfist is dog
I don't know.
shit.
Some of the characters actually look really good.
Bro, I literally watched a clip the other day of Genji trying to Dragon Sword someone and it's doing no damage.
Yes!
And Soldier 76 using fucking Nano Visor on somebody and doing no damage. Bro, that game is fucking tank hell because the DPS do no damage. And how is it tank hell when you can only play as one tank?
I was playing Reinhardt and I was dominant. You know how many kills I had in Reinhardt in my first game coming back after 2 years?
You're playing against children, that's why.
32 kills.
You're playing against children, that's why.
Nah. I was playing a ranked game.
Against children!
I was playing ranked, Reinhardt, 32 kills, 1 death, and like 40-something assists.
This man is fucking stroking his ego because I was like, I'm Reinhardt. I'm a character in the tank meta that's not Doomfist. Yeah, I'm pretty good. What about it?
I play Doomfist too. All right.
Doomfist is the worst character in the game right now.
I love playing Doomfist. Doomfist is great.
Doomfist is good in low elo, I'm sure, but literally
his new skin for Overwatch 2 is actually dope.
You want to hear a fun fact about Doomfist? The damage for his charged punch is the same as his melee punch.
Yeah, I know.
It's so bad, dude. It sucks. Bro, they fucking made him weak as shit.
They did make him weak as shit, but he's still fun to play. It's more about maneuverability with him than anything.
He had maneuverability when he was a damage character.
Yeah, and he still has it. He's just weak now.
He's unplayable. He's unplayable.
They're still fixing the game. It'll be fine.
They should have fixed the game before the game came out. Although I'm going to say Junker Queen kind of bad, though.
Yeah, dude. I knew she was going to be one of the ones for Overwatch 2.
And
speaking of MMOs, Final Fantasy.
Yes.
You're more the expert in Final Fantasy online than I am. So what events are coming up?
That's a good question.
Is there any events going on right now? I'm asking you this so that if any new people want to come play this game and possibly meet us in the world.
Okay, so I can actually check the FC that I'm currently, technically that we're both currently in. You just don't exist in Final Fantasy 14. But as far as I know, no. You know how like there's like those events with where you can where you can grind multiple like a dungeon for like those tomes and you can get cool shit. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any like event. There might be something coming up for Christmas.
Someone in my chat said something about Starlight. Something about Starlight in Final Fantasy. What is Starlight? If you don't mind.
Are you asking me that?
I'm asking chat. Oh, it's a Christmas event.
Okay.
Is that the event that you and I played to get the polar bear mount?
No, that's a summer thing.
Oh, okay.
That was the whole summer quest where you help somebody with making snow cones or some shit.
Yeah.
No, the Starlight Celebration is a Christmas thing. Yeah, it happens in December.
Okay, well, maybe that'll entice me to
Yo, you get Santa hats and candy and shit. It's like it's like RuneScape. Remember when fucking Santa Claus? Bro.
Remember when Santa Claus would come up to you and then he would take you to the North Pole and like kill you?
I remember Santa Claus, the lizard that dressed up like Santa Claus.
No, I had the Santa Claus. I had actual Santa Claus come grab me, teleport me somewhere, and then it was like, figure out the dungeon or die.
That sounds hilarious.
I hated it. The Christmas one did have a bear mount, but the polar bear came from summer. Yeah. Oh, okay, so the Christmas one does have a bear mount as well.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy, the polar bear that you're thinking of, I'm pretty sure you have it. Came from the summer, like I don't know what it's called, but the one where you make snow cones and shit, or the one with the quest line was they wanted to make snow cones.
Yeah. I still have it. It's one of the main mounts I use.
You also missed the Noctis event.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw everybody on Twitter for some reason right now is playing the shit out of Final Fantasy.
I forgot I have the Regalia. Oh, probably because did they come up with an update? I forget. Probably because they updated Endwalker. I don't know if they updated it though. That's
from what I'm seeing. Final Fantasy Endwalker, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, like, there's a big uprising in Final Fantasy 14. It's probably because it's the update to Endwalker. Or update to, the main story quest that's currently going on.
Looks like they also recently... Oh! I see why people are coming back to Final Fantasy.
Why?
November 1st, they had a PvE and PvP patch. So everybody's hopping back in for the PvP.
People don't play this game for PvP.
I want to play it for PvP.
Well, that requires you to play it.
Oh yeah. For all you audio listeners who have tuned out because we've been talking about video games,
that's what this channel. Yeah, I would say that's what this thing is. Like, what do you expect? Where we stream on Twitch. How the fuck? No. You know what it is? For the people that tuned out, they're like, wait a goddamn minute. These aren't hot tub streamers.
Wait a flim flam minute.
These aren't titty streamers.
I can put myself in a hot tub if you want me to. Is that what you want?
I'm a big man. I've got titties. I just don't want to show them. When I leaned back, I was like, oh, for RuneScape, I got really self-conscious because of my giant man boobs. What I want to do, actually, with working at this job is while fixing my schedule, my sleep schedule, I'm going to try to work out a little bit more. I have not opened this.
For audio listeners, he's holding up a Ring Fit Adventure box that he hasn't opened yet.
It is still unopened. I'm not wearing. By the way, I will show your headband, but not in this podcast. But I will not wear it. I will probably wear it like twice for the workout gear. But that's it. I'm not going to show it for the podcast only because.
Listen, it was either that. I was going to get you that, which I got you, or it was going to be like, it was this big goofy hat that I could put anything on.
I'm so glad you gave me a fucking giant ass hat.
It looked like a Toad hat from Mario, but I could put anything on it.
If you put ass eating champion on a giant ass Toad hat, I would have fucking thrown it away. That's what so spoiler alert, that's what the fucking headband says, by the way.
Yeah, I put in Comic Sans, or as close as I could to Comic Sans, ass-eating champion.
No, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much in Comic Sans.
They didn't have exactly Comic Sans, so I had to choose the closest.
It's pretty damn close, dude.
Yeah.
I still have it in front of me. Like, I could pull it out and just be like, oh, here it is. We have been going on for an hour. It's got to be like almost like an hour and a half at this point. Jesus, is this just going to be the MO of our podcast? There's going to be like an eternity.
It's literally called Rambling About Nothing. We've literally talked about nothing.
Pretty much. What are we talking about? Fucking Elon Musk's fucking future.
If you came to this podcast looking for something else, I don't know what you want. The name says it right there.
If you came here for structure and balance, you came to the wrong place. Go to the Joe Rogan podcast. Fucking hell. I don't know, dude. I'm just thinking about, honestly, I'm just thinking about how long it's gonna take for me to. No, honestly, last time, literally all I did is I fucking threw in a little piece for the intro, put in music for the outro, and I cut out the middle part.
Yeah.
This time I'm not even cutting out a middle part because there was not even really an intermission. Literally, I think the best way to do this is just keep it raw and unedited. I'll probably adjust it for like the audio, but that's it.
Yeah. For those of you listening on Spotify, why don't you go ahead and give us a 5-star review?
True, honestly. And while you're on it, click the links and follow and subscribe to us on YouTube.
And the main reason that I say that, to give us a 5-star review, or any review at all, actually, whatever you feel like, the reason I say that is because I found out that if you rate on Spotify, it tells you that depending on how many ratings, after a certain number of ratings, they will actually put you on a page that just pops up for podcasts. Otherwise, you have to search us up.
Yeah, so everybody that is currently in my chat right now, I'm going to type !podcast. And if you have Spotify, you better fucking give us at least a decent rating, at least. I think we deserve that, right? I mean, other than that, I don't know. Like, do you want to? I don't know. Do you want to? This is really awkward. But do you want to do something later?
I've actually been in the mood for Fortnite. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you want to? Do you want to play Fortnite? I can show you my Itachi skin with the Among Us backpack.
I want to play my Gwen Stacy Spider-Man.
We could be a cute duo, and we could do victory royales. Do you want to? I mean, if you wanna, it's God. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh man.
He did say yes, God. Oh no, I should have better asked. Oh God. I'm gonna cry.
Nah, fuck you. Fuck you. For those of you that are listening to us on Spotify or any other place where podcasts are found, go ahead and give us a review. That way we can actually be found on the page when you search up podcasts. And I did a little experiment myself. I logged out of Spotify and I went searching on an empty account, just like searching for this podcast, and it was way at the bottom. Like not at the bottom, wasn't at the very bottom, but it was pretty far down there.
It's probably because we're very, very new. But
we're very new.
But also obviously, help us get us seen in the spotlight, please.
Yeah. The more we get seen, the more we're gonna be able to talk about random shit, because the more we get seen, that means more people are gonna, give us feedback, join us in our Twitch channels, and talk to us while we're talking, which will lead into other shit that we're talking.
Exactly.
There's only so many things that two people sharing one brain cell can do.
Hey, I think I have 2 brain cells. You're the one with no brain cells.
I don't have any brain. I got brain rot.
I actually have brain rot too. I've been working at a fucking gas station for fucking half a year. I mean, other than that, yeah, check us out on YouTube? We post
check us out on YouTube, on our
I
respective channels. Links will be down in the description. Check us out on our respective YouTubes, both of our Twitch channels, and on Spotify, and Anchor. There's a website called Anchor, ANCHROR.
Oh, should I have been putting the Anchor link? I don't know if I should have, but
you don't really have to. Anchor is more of a place where if you want to find us on any podcast place, you can go to that website and it'll show everywhere our podcast is posted.
Which is pretty much going to be just Spotify right now.
For right now, it's going to be Spotify until we can get on iTunes, maybe iHeartRadio, Pandora.
You have like a big plan with this right now, and I'm like, that's a lot of work right now.
I can handle that part.
I would say, I guess if I post it, you can do all the other side shit.
You can see who the real brain of this operation is.
It certainly the fuck isn't me. I'm fucking tired. Bro, I literally just got home from work, and now I'm here. That's how my brain is. Anyway, is there anything else you want to say before we end today?
No, that's it.
Alright, well, I'm slurping on my nuts. Thanks for watching!
Thanks for watching. Hey, enjoy your Thanksgiving. We won't be here to say Happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving actually falls on Thursday next week. So happy Thanksgiving for those of you that are having Thanksgiving. And if you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, have a good day.
And regardless, stay safe, take care of yourself, love yourself. It's crazy out there, so just stay safe out there. It's getting fucking cold, so stay warm.
Bundle up.
Bundle up. Don't make sure if you're getting sick, take a Dayquil. Get your pet spayed and neutered. I don't know what else to say. Fucking
wear a mask.
Wear a mask. That's it. That's the end. I'm gonna put every single bit of that too in the outro.
Oh God.